The officers stopped laughing the moment the 10th bullet hit the target. A perfect cluster. A 12-year-old girl had just done something most trained snipers couldn't do, and now every man at Fort Braxton realized they had badly underestimated Maya Johnson. Earlier that morning, Maya had stood inside the officers' club, facing a room full of men who thought she was a joke. Colonel Marcus Steele leaned back in his leather chair, smirking. "You want to use our firing range?" he asked loudly, making the others laugh. "Go home and play with dolls. Guns aren't for little girls." But Maya didn't flinch. She held a worn envelope in her hand and wore her father's Medal of Honor on her chest. "Sir, today is the anniversary of my father's death. I want to honor him by practicing the skills he taught me." More laughter, more mocking. None of them knew the truth, that Maya had been secretly training for 3 years, that her father, Sergeant David Johnson, had been the base's best marksman, that he had taught her everything. Steele stood up, towering over her. "You want permission? Fine. Hit 3 out of 10 targets at 50 meters and I'll sign your papers. But when you fail, you stop bothering us." "I accept," Maya said calmly. The officers laughed again, but some soldiers who knew her father looked uneasy. They all marched to the firing range, expecting her to cry, drop the gun, or run away. But Maya stayed silent. She knew every corner of this range. For 3 years, she had trained here at Sunrise with a veteran who had served beside her father. This place felt like home. Steele pointed to the weapons table. "Pick something easy, little girl." Maya reached for the Glock 19, her father's gun. Some officers chuckled, but others noticed the way she checked the weapon. Smooth, steady, professional. Sergeant Rodriguez, the shooting instructor, frowned. He recognized her stance, her breathing, her focus. "Colonel, maybe we should take this seriously," he said. "Nonsense," Steele snapped. "Start the test. 10 shots. You have 60 seconds. Maya closed her eyes for 3 seconds, hearing her father's voice. Feel the wind. Listen to your heartbeat. Shoot in the silence between them. The first shot cracked across the range. Then the second, then the third, each faster and cleaner than the last. The laughter stopped. Something was wrong, but not with Maya. Veterans exchanged confused looks. They knew the sound of perfect shots. And they kept hearing it, again and again. By the 7th shot, Steele wasn't laughing. By the 9th, the entire range had gone silent. On the 10th, she adjusted for a tiny gust of wind no one else noticed. Then, crack. Maya lowered her weapon. "Shots complete, sir." Rodriguez lifted the binoculars. He froze. "Colonel, you need to see this." Steele grabbed them. Then his face drained of color. All 10 shots formed one perfect hole in the center of the target. "That's impossible," he whispered. Their plan to humiliate her had backfired. Badly. Rodriguez stepped forward. "Miss Johnson, your father would be proud. You just set a new record for this base." Whispers spread. Phones came out. The story raced across the base. A little girl had just destroyed the arrogance of grown men without raising her voice. 6 months later, Maya walked the base wearing a gold badge. Junior Precision Marksman Instructor, Army Exceptional Talent Program. At 13, she was the youngest ever recognized by the U.S. military. Videos of her perfect shots went viral. Colonel Steele faced a full investigation. Dozens came forward about his prejudice. He was demoted and transferred. Maya became a symbol of hope for every girl who was told she didn't belong. The firing range was renamed the David Johnson Shooting Range. Every Saturday, Maya visited her father's grave. "I did it, Dad," she whispered. "I showed them what we're capable of.